Well, good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block, on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Crabs baseball is on the air. This is Benjamin Schaefer, and I'm delighted to be here with you tonight to bring you all the action between our Humboldt Crabs and the visiting San Luis Obispo Blues. I believe this is the first time that I can recall, having been with the Crabs for about 20 years now, that the San Luis Obispo Blues have been in the ballpark to play against the Crabs, and they're always a good team, and they're a team the Crabs have been wanting to come and visit for a long time, so we're all very excited to have them here tonight. We expect they're going to be quite a challenge for the Crabs and quite a test for this newly formed Crabs team. It's a beautiful night for baseball in Arcata. Plenty of time to come out and join us, and I can't guarantee, but I can bet there's going to be some great baseball here at the ballpark tonight. Let's see. I think I will. It's me solo tonight. No Hope tonight, so it's just you and me. And I'll start by just giving you the lineups for the visiting San Luis Obispo Blues, who come in with a record of 9-4. Leading off in center field, it's Tyson Quolis. Hayden Hastings, the catcher, bats second. Price Vizentainer, the third baseman, bats third. And Ricky Martinez at shortstop bats cleanup. Adam Fogel in right field bats fifth. Nick Pagan will be the DH and bats sixth. Justin Beck, the shortstop, bats seventh. Marco Murillo in left field bats eighth. And Robbie Silva will be the catcher and bat ninth. On the mound, it's Jack Schneider. For our Crabs, Patrick Chung leads off at second base. RJ Hasse will catch tonight and bat second. A new member of the team, Kyle Callahan, I'll give you some details on Kyle when I get them, will bat third and be at third base. Jeremiah Burks will be in center field and bat cleanup. Ryan Myers at first base bats fifth. Devin Lehman will be the DH and bats sixth. Kyle Blakeman in right field bats seventh. Chase Fernlin will be the shortstop and bat eighth. And another just-arrived member of the Crabs, Kyler Murphy, will be in left field and bat ninth. On the mound, yet another new member of the team, J.J. Santa Cruz, to start his first start of the season for the Crabs. All right. The teams are about ready to play. The umpires and the managers are meeting at home plate. Crabs are in their bright red and blue uniforms with the white pants tonight, and the Blues are wearing their gray road uniforms with blue sleeves and gold piping. Very, very classy look on both sides. As I said, it's a gorgeous night. The stands are beginning to fill up. Even for a Wednesday night, it looks like it might be a good crowd tonight. And beautiful weather all day here on the North Coast and into the evening. Let's go back to the studio for a short break to thank some of our sponsors, and we'll come back with all the action between the Humboldt Crabs and the San Luis Obispo Blues. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. La 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 la. All right. 60. All right. The only problem with Hook's not here is really hard to fill the time.
Yeah, no, I understand that. 15.
All right. Welcome back to the ballpark. We still have a meeting at home plate between the umpires and the managers. Do we have tonight's umpires? I can see that Don Holfacker is there. Don Holfacker at home. Michael Cowan will be at first base, and John Swanson over at third. Crabs come into the game having swept the California Expos in some actually pretty thrilling games over the weekend, even though that Sunday game ended, I think the final score was 15-11. That was a fun ball game, and they had it to the Expos, man. they fought hard all weekend. They did get swept, it's true, but they played very well and gave the Crabs some great competition, and we're looking for a lot more of that this week with first the San Luis Obispo Blues tonight, and then this weekend the Seattle Studs, who are always excellent competition for the Crabs. So this is really the week, one of the weeks for baseball here on the North Coast to see some really top-notch collegiate baseball tonight, tomorrow, Thursday night, and then over the weekend. So everybody shakes hands at home plate, and we're almost ready to go. The wind is blowing steadily out towards center field. It's a sunny evening. I'm going to give some of the stats for the Crabs, just not really it's early in the season, but both Jeremiah Burks leads the team with 11 runs. Jeremiah Burks is right now really the hottest hitter on the team. He leads the team in runs with 11. He's tied for lead in hits with Patrick Chung. They both have 9 hits. He also is first in doubles with 4, and he also has the only triple on the team. He's in home runs, it's Ryan Myers has 2 home runs, and that leads the club. So offensively, it's been mostly Jeremiah Burks. I mean, other guys are hitting well too, but Burks has not only hit for average and gotten on base a lot. I think he also leads in walks, 7 walks. He does. He leads the team in walks as well, so he's gotten on base, and he's hit the ball hard on a number of occasions and long. And so Crabs are looking good. I'd say overall they're so far looking like a very solid team. Great offense, clean defense, and the pitching's been really excellent. They really haven't given away a lot of runs in the defense, and they haven't walked a lot of batters. The pitchers have not walked that many batters. So they're introducing the players now. We're about to have the national anthem. The pitchers are warming up in the bullpen. Let's thank a few more of our sponsors while we're at it. For example, Humboldt Mortgage. Humboldt Mortgage has been committed to helping borrowers find quality financing for over 50 years. If you're buying a home, business, or land, Humboldt Mortgage will get it done. Call Bob Lawton at Humboldt Mortgage. And slice of Humboldt pie, whether you want chicken pot pie made from scratch or a decadent slice of chocolate silk pie, slice of Humboldt pie will satisfy any craving. They're open every day. Crabs fans and players get 10% off on Mondays just by wearing their Crabs gear. Slice of Humboldt pie is located just off the Arcata Plaza on I Street at 828 I Street, same spot as Bittersweet. San Luis Obispo Blues general manager is Adam Stowe. The assistant general manager is Taylor Santero. And the field manager, this is a sophisticated operation. They have a general manager, an assistant general manager, and a field manager. The field manager is Don Marple. They get a lot of their players from the CSU, Cal Poly, San Jose State, Chico, Fresno, San Francisco State, and they generally field an excellent team. They're an old franchise. They've been around for I don't know how many years. It doesn't say here, but a long time. Not as long as the Crabs, but nobody else has either. But we are very excited to have them here in the ballpark tonight. So let's go back to the studio for another couple of minutes, and when we return, we should be ready to start play tonight. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Number 14, designated hitter for the Crabs, sophomore from Sacramento State, Devin Lehman. Right fielder, number 2, the junior from San Jose State, Kyle Blakeman. Your shortstop, number 3, the freshman from Feather River College, Chase Fernland. Joining the Crabs today, left fielder, number 6, the sophomore from Seattle University, Kyler Murphy. And also a debut tonight for number 36, the pitcher, JJ Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is a junior from Fresno State. Fans, please rise if able and remove your hats for today's national anthem.
All right, welcome back. We're ready for the national anthem. right, we're ready to go. Fairly small crowd, as a matter of fact, here tonight. So if you come on out, you got plenty of room to spread out. There's probably only about 150 people in the park. It's a Wednesday night, usually our least attended night of the week, or Wednesdays. They're throwing out the first pitch as we speak, and we are almost ready. Oh, and she throws a strike. That little girl is maybe, 4 or 5 years old? That was a heck of a pitch. So J.J. Santa Cruz on the mound for the Crabs. What I know about him is that he is from Fresno State University. He's a junior. He's 6'7", 220 pounds, so he's mighty tall out there on the mound. He's from Fresno. He went to Fresno City College. He's a left-hander. And you can catch him on Instagram. The J.J. Santa Cruz on Instagram. Tyson Colas. Oh, and the programs. That's all right. The programs have arrived, though. Are they available for fans? Okay, we have 50 programs, so if you come out to the park tonight, you can get a program. There's more coming tomorrow. It's a beautiful program. Got a great photograph of, who are these? Jason Newman and Michael Perry from last season. And we'll be very excited to look through here. There's always great articles in the program. All right. Good job, Tracy Mack. Thank you. So there's some information, and this is very timely that this program has arrived when it has. The San Luis Obispo Blues began in 1946. They're 1 year younger than the Crabs, when founding manager Sandy Laguina gathered a group of World War II veterans coming home to San Luis Obispo who wanted to play baseball. So a storied team here tonight, one that we've been trying to get in the park for a long time. And again, we're all very excited. Should be some great baseball. All right, Santa Cruz has finished his warm-ups. We are ready to go. Leading off for the Blues is Tyson Colas, the center fielder. It'll be Colas, Hayden Hastings, and Price Vizentainer against J.J. Santa Cruz. The Crabs defensively are as follows. It's J.J. Santa Cruz on the mound. R.J. Hasse is the catcher. Ryan Myers at first base, Patrick Chung at second, Kyle Callahan, who just joined a team at third, and Chase Fernlund at short. Kyler Murphy is in left, Jeremiah Brooks in center, and Kyle Blakeman in right. The first pitch is a fastball down low. It's 1-0. Our old friend Don Holfacker, who we hope to get up in the booth sometime this year. He's always a great interview and obviously very knowledgeable about baseball, is the home plate umpire. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. That one catches the outside corner. A fastball, and it's 1-1 now to Colas. The 1-1. In there again at the knees. Same spot. Nice pitch. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Tapper passed the man out towards second base. It'll be the first baseman Myers, and Santa Cruz drops the ball. That'll be an error on Santa Cruz. The ball was obviously not hit very hard. A high hopper in the sort of no man's land between home and first. Myers over to get it. The throw was in time. Santa Cruz simply couldn't hang on. So first runner is aboard here with nobody out. Here's Hayden Hastings, the catcher, left-handed hitter. And the first pitch, he shows bunt and takes the pitch down low. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one's tapped foul at the plate. The runner was going, but there's not going to be a play. Some more information on J.J. Santa Cruz in the brand new hot-off-the-press Crabs program. He attended Fresno City College for a pair of years, 2015 and 16, and earned second all-team conference honors after making 15 appearances, including 11 starts, where he was 6-3 with a 2.97 ERA. That's excellent numbers in 60.2 innings, 64 strikeouts in that time. There's a ground ball in the hole on the left side. Over to get it is the shortstop. There's no play at second, so he goes to first. That's Fernlin over there, and he gets the out there. In the meantime, Coles goes to second on the fielder's choice.
Head on down to the souvenir stand located right next to ticket sales to pick yourself up some new snazzy crabs gear where they have everything from keychains and stickers to hats and hoodies.
So one away.
Number 8, the pitcher, Price Visitator.
Here's Price Visitator, the third baseman. So runner at second, one away, just getting started. A beautiful night at the Arcata Ballpark. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Good pitch. 1-1. And now he steps off and gestures towards second. There's nobody covering. And the next pitch is tapped off home plate. Foul ball. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, got him to chase a pitch way out of the zone. Yikes. Visitator down on strikes. 2 away. I mean, he had to jump to swing at that. It was so far out of the zone. Here's Ricky Martinez, the shortstop.
Number 6, Ricky Martinez.
Cole's still out at second. Santa Cruz with a long look in. Now he sets. Looks at second and comes home. Fastball away. The 1-0. Misses down and away. 2-0. Two 0 is in the dirt. 3-0. The 3-0. Strike on the outside corner. Don Holfacker. Don is known to have a rather wide strike zone. Wider than most umpires. 3-1 pitch. Fouled up against the screen, and the count goes full. And I think hitters and pitchers are fine with that as long as it's consistent. But he does have, he has a wide strike zone. He always has. Three 2 pitch. He steps off and gestures out towards second again. 2 outs. Runner at first, just getting started. No score in the top of the first. And the pitch. In the dirt. So Martinez walks. And that'll bring Adam Fogel the right fielder, to the bat.
Right fielder, number 20, Adam Fogel.
So runners on first and second now. 2 away. Blues trying to get an early jump on the Crabs. Santa Cruz looks at second and deals. There's a fastball in there at the knees. Good pitch. Haven't seen him throw anything but fastballs so far, really. The 0-1. Foul tipped. Colas at second. Martinez at first. 0-2 is the count. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. They're going to have to throw down to first for the force. They do, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was an error. And 2 left at the end of half an inning of play. No score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Scoreless with the Crabs coming up.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the first inning for the Crabs. It'll be Patrick Chung, R.J. Hasse, and Kyle Callahan. It's a little bit more of the San Luis Obispo Blues. They are a wooden bat summer league collegiate baseball organization. They play at Sinsheimer Stadium in San Luis Obispo. They are consistently ranked among the top 25 teams nationally from a field of over 260 teams. So that's the basis of our claim that they represent quite a test for the Crabs. Chung will lead off against Jack Schneider, a left-hander for the Blues. The Blues defensively are as follows. Jack Schneider on the mound. Hayden Hastings is the catcher. Let's see. At first base, it's Robbie Silva. Justin Beck at second. Price Vizentainer at third, and Ricky Martinez at short. Marco Murillo in left field. Tyson Colas in center, and Adam Fogel in center. So Patrick Chung to lead it off. As I said, Patrick is tied for the league. For the lead in hits with Jeremiah Burks. He's 9 out of 28 for a .321 batting average. He also has 6 walks. So he's got an excellent .444 on base percentage through a week of play. Left-hander against the left-hander. And here's the pitch. Fastball rides high. 1-0. Next pitch is a strike in there at the knees. 1-1 the count. Schneider winds and comes home. 1-1 is fouled up against the screen. A ball and 2 strikes is the count now. The 1-2. Fastball rides high, 2-2. Schneider's 2-2. Oh, called strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch. That was a fastball just cut across the heart of the plate. So Chung gone on strikes. One out. Here's R.J. Hasse. R.J. has 6 hits and 28 at-bats.
Number 22, the catcher, R.J. Hasse.
Hasse, right-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch to him from Schneider, and he takes, on the outside corner for a called strike. Don, that was about 3 feet outside. 0-1 the count. Way outside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball rides high and away. 2-1. Ooh, a big fat swing and a miss on a fastball high in the zone. It's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ooh, misses down and in. The count goes full. Schneider thought he had him, but I think he just missed low. 3-2. Popped high in the air, shallow right field. Right fielder coming in. He's calling for it, so it'll be Fogel in right field to put it away for the second out. Here's Kyle Callahan in his first appearance as a member of the Crabs. And let's see, what can I tell you about Kyle Callahan? He is a junior. Let's see. He's from Hesperia, California, and that's all. Oh, he's a student at Lewis and Clark. Lewis and Clark, a great school and a beautiful campus. I'm envious. Here's the pitch. Misses high with a fastball, 1-1. Callahan, left-handed hitter. He's at third base this afternoon. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. The 1-2 in on the hands, and he hits this 3-hopper out to shortstop. Fires to first, inning over. Crabs going order in the first, no score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
And a full inning of play, no runs.
Where exactly is the danger zone? That's true. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second inning, no score. It'll be Nick Pagan, Justin Beck, and Marco Murillo for the San Luis Obispo Blues.
Designated hitter number 27, Nick Pagan.
against JJ Santa Cruz. Lefty against lefty here with Pagan. Pagan is the DH in today's game. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball low, I guess. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball on the outside corner. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that's hit him on the back. Obviously got away from him. And so Pagan aboard on the hit by pitch. And here's Justin Beck, the second baseman. Sorry to say I don't have stats on the San Luis Obispo folks.
Next up, second baseman, number 4, Justin Beck.
Here's the pitch to Beck, and that was a fastball that misses way outside. For a called strike. No. 1-0 the count. So Pagan over at first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. Line in right field for a base hit. That'll put runners on first and second now with nobody out here in the top of second. That ball was not hit that hard. It actually hit the grass, the outfield grass, and then bounced a few times. But there was nobody in that position, so it goes as a hit, obviously. First and second now. Nobody out. Here's Marco Murillo, the left fielder. And he's showing bunt, and he foul tips it. 0-1 the count. Well, the bunt in this situation is a strategy if you're thinking it's going to be a low-scoring game. Here's the 0-1. He does bunt it in front of the mound. Over to get it to Santa Cruz. His only play is to first, and he doesn't do it in time. He hesitated. He thought about going to third and took too long looking over at third. And so everybody's safe. And that'll go as an infield single for Murillo.
Next up, first baseman.
Bases loaded now. Nobody out for Robbie Silva. Yep. Well, that was a mistake on Santa Cruz's part because he hesitated too long when he turned to third. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled out of play. It's 0-1, and that hesitation cost him the runner at first. So bases loaded, nobody out. Santa Cruz in a heap of trouble early. Robbie Silva, the first baseman, with the bases loaded. 0-1, and the pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Hasse. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. In the air, right field towards the line. Blakeman's over to get it. He's got it. The runner is tagging from third. He'll come home. The throw is over to third and not in time. Everybody moves up 90 feet. So a sacrifice fly for Silva, and it's 1-0 now in favor of the Blues. Second and third, one out. We're back to the top of the order. Here's Tyson Quolis. Aboard on an error by Santa Cruz in the first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Beck at third, Murillo at second. 1 out. Here's the 0-1. Tapper down to first. He's going to tag out the bag himself as the run comes in to score, and the runner moves to third. 2-0 now in favor of the Blues, and there are 2 away. Here's Hayden Hastings, the catcher. Grounded a short in his first at bat. Here's the pitch, and he hits one on a couple hops out to second base. Should end the inning. Chung to first, and it does. But the Blues come up with 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors, and a runner left. And at the end of an inning and a half, it's 2-0 in favor of the San Luis Obispo Blues. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. It'll be Burks, Myers, and Lehman for the Crabs against Jack Schneider, who has been staked to a 2-0 lead by his teammates. Burks to lead it off. Jeremiah Burks, so far as I noted, is really clearly the hottest hitter on the Crabs. He leads in runs. He leads in hits. He has 4 doubles. He's got a home run. He's got 7 RBIs and a triple. Having an excellent start to the season. And he takes a pitch. Whoa. Yikes. Outside, on the outside corner for strike 1, and his jaw dropped about 4 feet on that call. Fastball misses inside, 1-1. Interesting strike zone you got going there. The 1-1. Oh, he tried to hold up and couldn't do it, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 pitch misses high and away, 2-2. The 2-2 rides high, and the count goes full now to Burks. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. The 3-2. One hopper past shortstop and in left field for a base hit. Burks is aboard. 10th hit of the season. Here's Ryan Myers, who just joined the club. Ryan Myers is a junior at Montana State University.
First baseman, number 20, Ryan Myers.
That's actually all that they have about him in the program. I think he was a late addition to the team. So it's his first at bat as a member of the Crabs. He's got a runner over at first with nobody out. Crabs down 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big cut there, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses high. 1-1 the count. Toss to first, and Burks is back. One thing I noticed about the Blues is they all wear their socks the same. They all wear the high socks, if you know what I mean. The 1-1 pitch fouled off the catcher's mask. 1-2. You know how some players like to wear their pants all the way down over their shoe, and others like Hunter Pence like the pants up near the calf. Everybody on the Blues has it like the latter. I think that looks cool. I don't think that's really a classy look. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses high. Kind of old-fashioned. 2-2 the count. Another throw to first. That one was a more serious pickoff move, and he didn't get him. Two and two the count. Burks over at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses up and in. Three and two the count. And the pitch. Low. So the Crabs now have runners on first and second with nobody out.
Next up, number 14, designated hitter, Devin Lehman.
Devin Lehman will bat. You know, I said Ryan Myers just joined the club. I got him confused with Kyler Murphy. Ryan Myers has been with the club since day one. I don't know what I'm thinking. He leads the club with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. So how I could have gotten those confused is mysterious, but there it is. And anyway, here's Lehman, first and second. He takes a fastball down and in. The pitcher, first baseman and third baseman are in on the grass, expecting the bunt, I suppose, or at least anticipating a bunt. The 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Now the second baseman comes in to say something to Schneider. All right, 2-0 then is the count to Lehman with Burks at second, Myers at first. And the pitch. Popped high in the air, shallow right center field. It'll be the right fielder Fogel to glove it for out number 1. Here's Kyle Blakeman. Blakeman comes in. 8 hits in 29 at-bats.
Next up, right fielder number 2, Kyle Blakeman.
5 RBIs. So now first and second with 1 out. The Blues move their infield back to normal depth. And Burks takes off for third. He is in there, and the ball hits him on the helmet and ricochets off towards the Crabs dugout. He's okay. He's getting up. Maybe a little rattled. He takes off the helmet. That hit him right on the helmet. He's on his knees. They're going to bring the trainer out, I think, to have a look at him. He looks okay. They're just making sure. He got that. The ball hit him right on the side of the helmet. And they're looking him over now. He stole the base. So that puts runners on first and third. And they're still out having a look at him as we get a break in the action here. That is his stolen base number. The second time he's stolen third for sure. That's his third stolen base of the season. And he's fine. He's walking it off now, getting a big hand. Looks like maybe cut his mouth a little bit. Now they're bringing him some water. Jeremiah Burks, by the way,
Antonio, happy birthday to Antonio.
is only a sophomore. And he will come in to score because the ball ricocheted off into the dugout. And he scores the run. So that's an error on the catcher. And it's 2-1 in favor of the San Luis Obispo Blues. And on the play, Myers goes all the way to third. So the tying run 90 feet away now with one out. And the count's 1-0 to Blakeman. And we'll see if Burke stays in the game. He jogged home on his own. Seems fine. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch in there at the knees for a called strike. 1-1 to count. Schneider shakes off a couple of signs. Now he's ready to go. And the pitch. Ground ball in the hole on the left side. Backhanded by the shortstop. Long throw to first is not in time. Wow. What a stop by Ricky Martinez, and what a throw. He was moving away from first base when he launched the ball, and it just didn't have enough on it to get the runner at first. But that was a fine play nevertheless. The run comes in to score and tie the game, however. And Blakeman aboard on the infield hit. Here's Chase Fernlin. Fernlin has 4 hits and 28 at-bats. Got a runner at first, 2 outs, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Line in the right center field. That's going to drop for a hit. First and second now with 1 out.
And let's hear from a bat boy, Cody.
So here's Kyler Murphy. Kyler Murphy is who I confused Ryan Myers with. Kyler Murphy.
Next up, your left fielder, number 6, Kyler Murphy.
Is a sophomore at Seattle University. 6 feet, 160 pounds. Batted .460 in his senior year in high school. Yikes. Now a conference on the mound between the field manager
after the game on Sunday, all
and the
ballpark will
catcher and pitcher.
to run the bases and high-five the Crabs along the third base line.
So Blakeman at second, Fernlin at first. Here's Kyler Murphy, left-handed hitter, against the left-hander Jack Schneider. Schneider looks at second and deals, and that's low. Tied at 2. Bottom of the second inning, Crabs looking to take the lead with only one out. Runners on first and second. And now Murphy's squaring the bunt. Here comes the first baseman in, and he misses it. The throw down to second is not in time to get Blakeman, who was off the bag. So 1-1 now the count. See if Murphy's bunting again here. Schneider at the belt. Looks at second, and there's the pitch. There's a ground ball down to first. He steps on the bag for one, throw to second, and they get the 1-6-3 double play to end the inning. But the Crabs get 2 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end of 2, we're tied at 2. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back. Vizentainer, Martinez, and Fogel to bat in the top of the third inning with a score tied at 2 against J.J. Santa Cruz.
Leading off for the Blues, number 8, Price Vizentainer.
Here's Price Vizentainer, who struck out in his first at bat. Santa Cruz winds and deals. Vizentainer, a big swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Way outside, 1-1. The 1-1 lined in left center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Burke's over to get it and get the ball back in. So Vizentainer aboard to lead off the third. Here's Ricky Martinez, walked in his first appearance.
Shortstop, Ricky Martinez.
Martinez, the cleanup hitter for the Blues. And the pitch. He shows bunt and takes it on the outside corner, 0-1. I've never seen two teams more intent on butting early in the game than the Crabs and the Blues tonight. That would make a little more sense if they weren't making hard contact, but 0-1 the count. And now throw to first, and the runner, we're going to call a balk on Santa Cruz, and that's going to move Vizentainer to second. So Visitainer out at second now with nobody out, and the count 0-1 to Martinez. Santa Cruz has a long look in. Now he sets. And there's the pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Hasse. One and one the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. And now he's ahead of Martinez 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Santa Cruz gets the sign, looks out at second, and comes home 2-2, and that's fouled out of play. Two and two the count. And the pitch. Oh, almost hit him. Way inside. And the count goes full now to Martinez. The 3-2 pitch. Foul tipped, got him. Second strikeout for Santa Cruz. And with one away, third strikeout, check that, for Santa Cruz. And here's Adam Fogel, who struck out in his first at bat. Here's the pitch, and he steps off and gestures towards second. Better watch yourself out there. They called a balk already this inning. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 1-0. Definitely the smallest audience of the season here at the ballpark tonight.
And yes, that is the least expensive thing in the entire ballpark.
Well, the catcher's out to have a word. So tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, the Blues will be in town. One and 0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled out onto F Street. A ball and a strike now, the count. And the runner's going. The pitch is foul tipped. So Visitainer will return to second base with the count 1-2 now to Adam Fogel. Here's the 1-2. Line foul past the third base coaching box. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Fastball away, 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and he steps off again and gestures towards second. The 2-2. Grounder out to short. Throw to first. Got him on the play. Visitainer goes to third. So Fernland throws out Fogel.
Next up, Blues designated hitter number 27, Nick Pagan.
Here's Nick Pagan, the DH. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the second inning. And the first pitch to him is a fastball on the outside corner at the knees for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 down low, 1-1.
That was an idea.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul. Wide of first base. That just hugged the line and eventually skipped foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. The count to Pagan. 2 outs, runner at third. We are tied at 2 in the top of the third inning. Santa Cruz gets the sign. Visitainer dancing off third, and the pitch way outside. Three and 2 the count. And the next pitch bounces it up there. Oh, the count was 2-1. It's 3. The count was 2-2. It's 3-2 now. The 3-2 to Pagan. Grounded in a hole on the right side. Chung won't be able to get it. It's going to trickle into right field for a base hit. 3-2 now in favor of the Blues.
Next up, second baseman number 4, Justin Beck.
Here's Justin Beck, the second baseman. Singled and scored a run in the second inning. 3-2 now in favor of the Blues. There's a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Gone over at first. Short lead. Here's the pitch. Oh, he took something off and had him way out in front. I think that's the first time he's thrown that pitch tonight. That was brutal. He really fooled him. 0-2 now the count. Here's the pitch. There it is again, and he got him, struck him out to end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left, and at the end of 2.5, it's 3-2 in favor of the Blues. This is Deceptive Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
champion at the morning rush hour, number 21 there.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark.
For dressing like a crab leg.
3-2 in favor of the Blues. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for San Luis Obispo. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. It'll be a top of the order for the Crabs. Chung, Hasse, and Callahan.
Well, if you're in need for a cold beverage right now, you're in luck. The Crabs is serving tasty adult beverages from multiple different local breweries. Grab yourself a drink. You can head to the beer stand next to the concessions.
Patrick Chung struck out looking in his first at bat.
Third baseline behind the Crabs dugout for a different variety of options.
Jack Schneider still on the mound, out for his third inning of work for the Blues.
Leading it off in this inning for your humble Crabs, number 4, second baseman Patrick Chung.
So here's Chung. Lefty against lefty. And the pitch. Takes a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Popped high in the air to left field. Left fielder back a few steps. Now to his right, and he puts it away for out number 1. It's Marco Murillo out there.
Next up, the junior for Chico State, your catcher, number 22, R.J. Hasse.
Here's R.J. Hasse. Here's the pitch. He hits one high in the air. Foul territory near third base. The third baseman camped under it, and he has it for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here for San Luis Obispo in the third inning. And here's Kyle Callahan, grounded to short in his first at bat.
Coming to the plate on his first night with the Humboldt Crabs, number 35, third baseman Kyle Callahan.
Here's the pitch, and he takes a breaking pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. The 0-1 check swing. Are they going to appeal? No swing. 1-1 the count. And now the San Luis manager comes out to have a word with Don Holfacker at home plate. I don't know what he's doing. He's gesturing over towards the third base umpire who made the call, and he seems a little bit animated. I don't know what he. I don't know what that was about. That's Dan Marple, the field manager. And now he's going to go and talk to the first base umpire. He's unsatisfied with Don's response. Now he's going to go check with that guy. And now that umpire is gesturing towards third. Is he going to walk over to third base umpire too now? No. He's going to let it go. He's going to take the song's advice and just let it go. All right, 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball slowly out towards short. It was in on the hands, and he fists it out there towards short. That'll end the inning. Crabs go quickly in the third. They trail 3-2. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
The score, your visiting Blues 3, the Crabs
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the fourth inning, San Luis Obispo Blues leading at 3-2. They will send the bottom of the order, Murillo and Silva, and then their leadoff hitter, Colas, to the bat against J.J. Santa Cruz. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for San Luis Obispo. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's Murillo. Singled back in the second inning, but was stranded at third ultimately. Batting right-handed. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed high, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a hard grounder out towards short. Nice high hop. He bobbles, and it's not going to be able to get it. That is going to go as an error on Fernland. There's a seam. It's the first time we've seen it this season, but there's a seam right where the grass meets the dirt on the infield in this ballpark. And when a ball hits that seam, it tends to leap up on the infield. And that's exactly what happened there. It hit that seam. It looked like a skipper, and it hit that and just leapt right up at him. And he was surprised and couldn't hang on, and that's going to go as an error, unfortunately, on Fernland. Second error of the game for the Crabs. And the runner's going. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down the second is not going to be in time. It's going to go into center field, and that's going to allow the runner to go to third on the throwing error now by catcher Hasse. So Murillo all the way around third now on 2 errors and a stolen base. Meanwhile, 0-1 the count on Robbie Silva, who has a sacrifice fly in the game. Here's the pitch. Ground ball is short. Will score the run as the out is recorded at first. 4-2 now in favor of the San Luis Obispo Blues. Second RBI for Silva. Now we go back to the top of the order. Here's Tyson Colas. Aboard on an error in the first inning and then grounded out to first unassisted in his last at bat. He takes a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. So nobody on, 1 out. 4-2 now in favor of San Luis. Here's the 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses outside with a fastball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him. They're going to have to record the out at first. There's the throw. And that is the 6th strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th strikeout for Santa Cruz. And with 2 away, here's Hayden Hastings. 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball down low. The 1-0 pitch is taken for a strike on the inside corner. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 down in the dirt, 2-1. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first and foul. And the next pitch is fouled off Jose's mask. 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. Way outside in the dirt, and the count goes full.
Cool. Thank you. Ooh, wheelbarrow time.
Full count. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So Hastings walks with 2 outs. And here's Price Visitainer.
Next up, third baseman number 8, Price Visitainer.
Struck out in his first at bat, and then he singled and ended up scoring a run in the 3rd inning. He's got a runner on first with 2 away. It's 4-2 in favor of the Blues. Here's the pitch. And he hits one high in the air to center field. Burks back into his right a little bit. He's under it, and he has it for out number 3. They get a run, though, on no hits. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end, there were 2 errors and a runner left. And at the end of 3.5, it's 4-2 in favor of the Blues. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. Crabs trailing 4-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Burks, Myers, and Lehman against Jack Schneider. Four runs, 4 hits, 1 error for San Luis Obispo. 2 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors now for the Crabs. Jeremiah Burks will bat.
Hey, let's hear it for the slugger that
And
keeps on ticking. Number 8, Jeremiah Burks.
that's right. The slugger that takes a licking and keeps on ticking, as he was just introduced, and that's about right. He got hit in the head with a ball. He's fine. He's ready to bat. And spark a Crabs rally, as he has already done so many times this season. There's a fastball high. It's 1-0. He singled. And on a steal of third, he got hit in the helmet with the ball from the catcher and not allowed him to score. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch taken in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lights just coming on at the ballpark as we approach 8:15. Here's the pitch, and in the dirt. 2-1 now, the count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball down and in, 3-1. He's definitely not walk-averse. Jeremiah. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. All righty, he's aboard. Here's Ryan Myers. He walked and scored. Burks takes his lead. Here's the pitch from Schneider, and that's hit high in the air to right center field. The right fielder going back. He's at the track. He reaches up. It's off the Redwood Capital Bank sign. Burks heading around third. They're going to wave him in. The throw to the plate is going to be offline, and he scores to make it 4-3 in favor of the Crabs. And the catcher almost tagged him going by. The throw was offline, and Burks just scooted past catcher Hayden Hastings as the ball came in from right field. So an RBI double for Ryan Myers. That was off the score. That was off the wall in right field. And that'll bring Devin Lehman to the plate.
Hitter, number 14, Devin Lehman.
So a tying run out at second. Nobody out. Here's Lehman, and he takes a fastball on the inside corner. So 2 more runs tonight for Burks. He already leads the club, I think, with 12. He led the club with 12 coming in. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch is way high. 1-1. Schneider sets, looks at second, and comes home 1-1 with a off-speed pitch that misses high. 2-1 the count. Fastball misses way outside, 3-1. From the set, here's the 3-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. So the count now full on Devin Lehman. Kyle Blakeman on deck. Here's the pitch, and he steps off. And the next pitch is a fastball down and away, ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Kyle Blakeman, singled in his first at bat.
Next up, the junior from San Jose State, right fielder, number 2, Kyle Blakeman.
And here comes the manager, Dan Marple, out to the mound to have a word. We have a right-hander warming in the San Luis Obispo bullpen. The bullpen.
Who wrote X underage in relationship who says none. Hometown, none. And the message goes to Blue Lake for destroying Barnes, 11-2. Jackson, I hope you are listening.
All right.
This has been one of the most mysterious sounding shout-outs in quite a while.
So Marple heads back to the dugout. We're ready to go again. with Myers out at second, Lehman at first. Crabs trailing 4-3, but nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth and a run already across. And Schneider's pitch, swing and a miss. The Blues have the first baseman and the third baseman in on the grass. And now the first baseman, Silva, moves back to normal position. Now he's coming back in. I guess they're expecting or they're anticipating a bunt by Blakeman. Here's the pitch. Now back to normal depth. And he hits it high and foul, and it's going to drift out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. The 0-2 is a high hopper down to third. Only play is going to be first base, and they get him, and that advances the runners. So Blakeman does his job. He moves the runners up 90 feet on his ground out. And with 1 away and 2 runners now in scoring position, here's Chase Fernlin, who singled in his first at bat.
Number 3, Chase Fernlin.
The pitch to Fernlin, tap down to second base. That's going to tie the game as the out is recorded at first and everybody else moves up. So Myers comes in to score. Fernlin gets the RBI. And on the play, Lehman goes to second with 2 outs. Here's Murphy. So we are tied at 4 now.
Number 6, left fielder from Seattle University, Kyler Murphy.
And Murphy takes a fastball low for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line. It's going to go foul into the Crabs bullpen. So just what we thought, a good ball game between 2 excellent teams. Tied at 4 in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. And he taps that one foul past first base. So 1-2 now, the count on Murphy. Here's the 1-2. Oh, way out in front of the breaking pitch, and that got him. That is the first strikeout of the night for Murphy. Second strikeout of the night for Murphy. But the Crabs get 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 4, we're tied at 4. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Martinez, Fogel, and Pagan for San Luis Obispo against
Shortstop, Ricky Martinez.
JJ Santa Cruz. Tied at 4. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for San Luis Obispo. 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. Santa Cruz rocks and deals a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a fastball away, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2, and that's lash foul past the third base bag. Martinez so far tonight has walked and struck out. He's behind 1-2 here. And Santa Cruz comes home way outside and all the way to the backstop. So the count goes even. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right back up the middle and through for a base hit. Fifth hit of the night for the Blues.
Next up, the Blues from Hawaii, number 20, right fielder Adam.
Here's the right fielder Adam Fogel, who is 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out. Martinez over at first. Santa Cruz looks over there, and now he comes home with a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. The 0-1 is a ground ball out to short, should be 2. Shovels a second for 1, back to first, and the Crabs turn the 6-4-3 double play. So 2 outs now. Here's Nick Pagan, hit by a pitch and singled. Also scored a run. And the pitch. Fastball misses, I think, low. The 1-0 is grounded out to second base, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left at the end of 4.5. We are tied at 4. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to Crabs Baseball. We have a new pitcher on the mound now for the San Luis Obispo Blues. This is number 40, Jake Neeson from Western Carolina University. Jake Neeson, N-I-E-Z-E-N, in relief of Jack Schneider. So second pitcher of the night for the Blues. He'll face the top of the Crabs order, Chung, Hasse, and Callahan. With the score tied at 4, all right, as he takes his warm-ups. All right. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for San Luis Obispo. 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. Neeson takes his warm-up pitches. And I don't know. He's getting quite a few. I'm assuming Schneider must have come out of the game because he was hurt, because they're giving Neeson a lot of warm-up pitches. And they normally don't do that unless unless he's replacing someone who's injured, even though it's between innings. He throws about 3/4 sidearm, right-hander. And he's still taking some warm-ups. The wind is still blowing fairly briskly out towards center field. And now they throw down to second base, and we're ready to go. Patrick Chung has struck out and flied to left so far tonight. All right, here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Top of the order for the Crabs. The first pitch to Chung from Neeson is a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike at the knees. The 0-1. Line in the right field for a base hit. Chung is aboard to lead off the 5th. Here's R.J. Hasse, flied to right and fouled out. Chung with a good lead over there, and the first pitch to Hasse misses low. 1-0 the count. And he bunts, foul. So a ball and a strike now, the count to Hasse. The 1-1 pitch, and he's swinging away this time and lashes that one down the left field line. That's a foul ball. Only missed by about a foot. So 1-2 now the count. The ball was hit hard, but foul by about a foot and a half. So Hasse will step back in now. Chung over at first, nobody out, tied at 4 in the 5th. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That one is hit down the left field line, and that's going to drop for a hit. Chung is being waved into third. Here comes the throw. They got him. A nice throw from left field by Marco Murillo, and Chung is nailed trying to go to third. Well, that is a hallmark of the Crabs, especially under Robin Greiver, aggressive play on the bases, and you know, there's a good reason for it. You got to make the other team make the plays, especially at this level. And Murillo made the play there, a one-hop strike, and that's all for Chung. So Hase aboard on the single. Chung thrown out 7-5 for out number 1. And here's Kyle Callahan. He's 0 for 2. So a nice play by Marco Murillo to cut down Chung at third. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. The 0-1. Grounder to first base. He throws to second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. But no advance, so no error. A nice play by the first baseman, Robbie Silva, on a ball that was hit sort of towards second base. And Silva very quickly and adeptly grabbed it and threw to second for the force. So another nice play by the Blues there. Callahan's safe on the fielder's choice. And Hase forced 3-6. And here's Jeremiah Burks. He has walked and scored and singled and scored. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and away. They throw behind the runner. They don't get him. So 1-0 now to Burks. So some fine defense by the Blues to keep the score tied at 4. Now 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that one pops out of the catcher's glove. It's outside. No advance. 2-0 the count. Neeson sets and deals, and that's swung on and missed. 2-1 now to Burks. The 2-1. Oh, fastball catches the outside corner. Burks glares back at Don Holfacker. I don't think he thought much of that call. And it's 2-2. He didn't really glare at him. He just kind of looked shocked at him. 2-2 pitch. And that one misses just low, and the count goes full to Burks. Three and 2 to Burks. Here's the pitch. The runner goes. The pitch is fouled away. Here's the pitch. Check swing, ball 4. That was a very close pitch. He take it inside. He walks yet again. How many walks does Jeremiah Burks have now? That's his 9th walk, and that leads the club. He is an on-base machine. And on the walk, Callahan goes to second now. Here's Ryan Myers. Walk and a double. And he pops one high and out of play.
As the play for the Crabs, number 20, first baseman Ryan Myers.
Myers has scored 2 runs tonight. Both teams with 4 runs. Crabs threatening here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs and runners on first and second. All right, here we go. The 0-1 misses away, 1-1. The 1-1. High hopper over the mound and through into center field for a base hit. Callahan coming around third. They're going to try to throw to third to get Burks. That's not going to work. And the Crabs have taken a 5-4 lead on a base hit by Ryan Myers.
Next up, Crabs designated hitter, number 14, Devin Lehman.
Here's Devin Lehman with Myers at first and Burks at third. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and in. So another great ball game. We had some great games over the weekend, last week, and another one tonight. 5-4 Crabs. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high. 2-0. Lehman is flied to right and walked. Burks at third. Myers at first. And the pitch. Fastball misses away, and it's 3-0. Ball four. That will load the bases. Here's Kyle Blakeman. Single and a ground out. And now here comes Marple out to the mound yet again to have a chat, this time with Neeson. There's no action in the San Luis Obispo bullpen.
And in other notes of academia, we have an anonymous shout-out to HSU President Lisa Rossbacher. It says, please build a parking structure and new dorms. Thanks a million.
So the bases are loaded now with 2 outs. Here's the pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1.
Up at the plate for the Crabs, right fielder number 2, Kyle Blakeman.
Burks at third. Myers at second. Lehman at first. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch to Blakeman, and he taps it foul. 0-2. Crabs have taken the lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-2. Oh, we got him to chase the slider away, and that'll end the inning. But the Crabs get a run on 3 hits. There were no errors and 3 left. And at the end of 5, they lead 5-4. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we are back. Crabs leading 5-4. Top of the 6th inning, bottom of the order for the Blues, Beck, Murillo, and Silva.
Leading off for the Blues, at the top of the 6th inning, number 4.
JJ Santa Cruz is out for his 6th inning of work, and there's a slider down and away. It's 1-0. No action in either bullpen. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Blues. 5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. Next pitch is lined foul into the picnic area down the right field line. One and one. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and away. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Tap foul over towards the Blues dugout. Two balls, 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, slider down and away. He was inclined but held up. Did Beck. So the count now full. Justin Beck tonight has singled and scored a run and then struck out. Santa Cruz, big breath, rocks, ball 4. So the pitch in the dirt puts a runner on first. That is the third walk of the evening for Santa Cruz. He's also hit a batter. So the tying run on now with nobody out. Here's Marco Murillo. Singled, stranded at third, and then aborted on an error and scored. That was in the 4th inning. Made a fine play in left field. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big cut there. And it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Popped out of play out onto F Street. No balls and 2 strikes to count now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled out of play yet again. The 0-2. Oh, breaking pitch and a beauty on the inside corner for called strike 3. Nice pitch. 6th strikeout for Santa Cruz.
Next up for the Blues, first baseman number 45, Robbie Silva.
Here's Robbie Silva. 0 for 1. Sacrifice fly and a ground out. Beck still over at first. 1 out now. And Krusty Krab is in the house. Here's the pitch. That one's lined down the right field line. Blakeman had it played pretty well, and he's under it and has it for out number 2. There's Krusty. Always good to see Krusty at the park, waving to his many fans here. Top of the order, here's Quolis. 0 for 3. Runner takes his lead at first, and there's that breaking pitch again. Same spot as the last strikeout. 0-1. People high-fiving Krusty. You got to be careful. Those claws are razor sharp. The runner goes, and they got him picked off. They run him back towards first, and the throw, he is a dead duck. So Beck picked off to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 5.5. 5-4 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. It'll be Fernlin, Murphy, and Chung for the Crabs here in the bottom of the sixth. They have a 5-4 lead. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for San Luis Obispo. 5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. Chase Fernlin is 1 for 2. Single and a ground out. That was an RBI ground out. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low. 1-0. This is still Jack Neeson. Second inning of work for the San Luis Obispo Blues. And the next pitch is a breaking pitch on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Ooh, slider catches the outside corner. Fernlin held up, but it's a called strike anyway. A ball and 2 strikes now, the count. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike 3. Fernlin knew it. Second strikeout for Neeson. That's 2 in a row. And here's Kyler Murphy. Grounded into a double play and struck out.
Number 6, Kyler Murphy.
One out, nobody on. And the pitch to Murphy. Fastball in there for a called strike on the inside corner. We have a right-hander beginning to warm up now in the San Luis Obispo bullpen. The 0-1 is fouled up against the screen, and the count's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Looped into shallow left field, almost fielded by the third baseman, but he ends up dropping it. That is going to go on as a hit. That was hit sort of over his head. He had to turn and run for it, and he got his glove on it, but unable to hang on. So that'll go as a hit for Murphy. Here's Patrick Chung with a runner at first and 1 out.
Next up, number 4, second baseman from Gonzaga, Patrick Chung.
And there's a fastball on the outside corner. 0-1 to Chung. The 0-1. He bunts it in the air, and that's caught by the pitcher, and no play at first. Two away. Murphy holds it first. Here's R.J. Hasse, 1 for 3.
Next up, the catcher, number 22, R.J. Hasse.
Murphy takes his lead. Here's the pitch to Hasse, and he hits it high in the air to left field, towards center field. The left fielder's under. It's going to be the center fielder, Quillis, putting it away for out number 3. For the Crabs, no runs. There was a hit. There were no errors and a runner left, and at the end of 6, they lead 5-4. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the Arcata Ballpark. Top of the 7th inning, top of the order for the San Luis Obispo Blues, trailing 5-4. Quillis, Hastings, and Visitainer. J.J. Santa Cruz is out for inning number 7. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Blues. 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. So here's Quillis. He's 0 for 3. He was batting when Beck got picked off in the last inning. Fouls the first pitch away, so it's 0-1 to Quillis. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. A ball and a strike now, the count. Here's the 1-1. Slider way outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is lined in right field for a base hit. So Quillis aboard with his first hit of the evening. And here's Hayden Hastings. He's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Next up, the catcher, number 12, from Gonzaga, Hayden Hastings.
Here's the pitch, and he shows bunt. He bunts it right back to the mound, and a throw to first is in time, so the sacrifice is successful as Hastings goes to second. So now the tying run in scoring position for Price Visitainer, who's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count. Santa Cruz checks second. Now he deals. Down and in with a fastball.
Number 8, third baseman, Price Byzantinian.
So a ball and a strike now, the count to Byzantiner. With Quolis out at second. Quolis, the tying run. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, one hop at shortstop. The runner's going to go to third. The throw to first is in time. And with 2 away, that'll bring up Ricky Martinez with the tying run 90 feet away. The ball was hit hard on the ground right at Fernlin. And on the play, Quolis was sort of already headed for third. I don't know if he was going to steal, but he was about halfway to third when the ball was hit, so he just kept going. Normally you wouldn't run on a ball hit in front of you like that, but it actually wasn't really in front of him. It was kind of like right next to him. Anyway, here we go. Here's Martinez. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. He takes a fastball away. It's 1-0. Quolis with a short lead off the third. Santa Cruz peeks over his shoulder and comes home with a fastball inside. Throw down to third is not in time to get the runner. 2-0 though is the count now. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, a big cut there. And it's 2-1. Santa Cruz from the belt. Throws a fastball outside, and the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. So first and third now with 2 outs. And here's Adam Fogel, 0 for 3.
Next up, right fielder, number 20, Adam Fogel.
And here comes Robin Guyver to have a word. There is a right-hander warming in the Crabs bullpen. So, conference out on the mound. Now Holfacker going out to break it up. So, Robin Guyver headed back to the dugout. Fogel will be the hitter. First and third, 2 away. Crabs clinging to a 5-4 lead in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there at the knees for a called strike. The 0-1 fouled out of play. 0-2 the count. Santa Cruz gets the sign. He sets and comes home 0-2. Just misses down and away. with a fastball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses away again with a fastball, 2-2. The 2-2 is on the way. The runner on first goes, and the pitch is fouled up against the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. High in the air and foul. And out of play. Got way under that. And lifted it all the way out into the parking lot. So we will do it again with the count even at 2-2. Two-two pitch. The runner goes from first, and that ball's outside and dropped by the catcher, and that's going to be a stolen base for Martinez. To put 2 runners now in scoring position with 2 outs and the count full. The 3-2 to Fogel. Fouled out of play. So we do it again, 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Again, fouled out of play. Good at bat by Fogel. Fouled off some good pitches. Santa Cruz from the belt. Deals 3-2. Foul tipped. Up against the backstop. Count remains. Yes, you're right. 3-2. Colas at third. Martinez at second. Colas is the tying run. Martinez the go-ahead run. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. That's going to load him up and bring Nick Pagan to the bat. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4th walk issued by Santa Cruz, and I believe that's going to be all for Santa Cruz. And looks like they are going to bring in the right-hander from the bullpen as Guyver's out on the mound. Yep, that's going to be it for J.J. Santa Cruz. How many pitches did he end up throwing? 122 pitches, really. Well, yep, he's out of gas. And let's see who the right-hander is going to be. We'll see if we can get a...
All right, let's hear it for J.J. Santa Cruz.
So his first start of the season, J.J. Santa Cruz can get a win. He can also get a loss, and he can get a no decision. And this is... 24. So this is Najib Brush, Andrew Najib Brush.
Warming up on the mound for your Humboldt Crabs, number 24, Andrew Najib Brush.
So Andrew Najee Brush, who is usually has so far been a starter for the Crabs, I think he's 2-0 on the season, is going to come in relief here in the 7th inning with the bases loaded and 2 outs, with the Crabs clinging to a 1-run lead. 348 folks at the ballpark tonight. And so we've got Quilles at third, Martinez at second, and Fogel at first. And a big spot in the ball game here. And Najee Brush asked to come in and close the door in the 7th inning. A fine ball game. And looking forward to 2 more tomorrow night and Thursday night before the Seattle Studs, another excellent team, come in for the weekend. All right, so here is Nick Pagan, the DH. He's been hit by a pitch, he's singled, and he's grounded out to second. He's got a chance to tie it or give the Blues the lead here against Andrew Najee Brush. Right-hander against left-hander. Najee Brush gets the sign. He rocks and deals a fastball on the outside corner at the knees, taken for a called strike. Oh, and 1. Here comes the next pitch. Foul tipped. It's 0-2. Quilles at third, Martinez at second, Fogel at first. Big spot in the game here. 0-2 the count. Najee Brush winds, and the pitch is way high and outside. That one got away from him. 1-2. Not the kind of 0-2 pitch you normally want to throw. Here we go, 1-2. Long look in. Now he's ready. He rocks. He deals. Swung on and missed. Got him. Inning over. So the Crabs get out of it. There were no runs. There was a hit. There were no errors, and 3 left. And at the end of 6.5, 5-4 Crabs. This is nail-biting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, 7th inning stretch here at the Arcata Ballpark. A lovely night for baseball. Crabs leading 5-4, a whale of a ball game. Bottom of the 7th inning, it'll be Callahan, Burks, and Myers for the Crabs against Jake Neeson, still on in relief of Jack Schneider. Callahan tonight is 0 for 3 with a run scored. A couple of ground outs and hit into a fielder's choice. Looking for his first hit as a member of the Crabs, and he foul tips one. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he foul tips that one, and it trickles over towards the Crabs dugout. So 0-2 now on Callahan. Oh, and 2 the count. Neeson sets and from the belt deals 0-2, and that one misses low. One-two pitch. Got him. Blows the fastball by him, and that's all for Callahan. That is a third strikeout for Neeson tonight. Here's Jeremiah Burks. Singled, walked twice, and has scored 2 runs. He's also stolen a base. And he's already a crowd favorite here at the Arcata Ballpark. Here's the pitch. And he takes on the inside corner for a called strike. Here's the pitch. There's a slider. I guess he called that a strike, didn't he? Yep. 0-2, that one on the outside corner. 0-2 the count now to Burks. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. Crabs leading 5-4. Here's the 0-2. And he hits that one into right field, right at the right fielder for out number 2. So they finally get Burks out tonight. And here's Ryan Myers. He's had a great night. Walked, doubled, and singled. He scored a couple of runs. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and he takes a slider on the outside corner for a called strike. You got a right-hander now warming in the San Luis Obispo bullpen. The 0-1 fastball is in there at the belt on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Misses low, 1-2. I think Neeson thought he had him on that pitch, but it was just a tad low. Actually, there's 2 right-handers now warming in the San Luis Obispo bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Inning over. Crabs go in order in the 7th. They lead 5-4. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Crabs leading 5-4 in the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Beck, Murillo, and Silva, the bottom of the order for the San Luis Obispo Blues. Justin Beck tonight has singled, struck out, and walked. He's also picked off. Andrew Najib Brush out for his second inning of work. He came in and got that clutch strikeout in last inning when the Blues had the bases loaded and 2 outs. Came in and struck out Nick Pagan to end the inning. 5-4 Crabs. Top of the 8th. Here's Beck. And the pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball in the outside corner taken for a strike, and it's 0-2. Andrew Najib Brush. Let's see. Here's the 0-2. Grounder over to first. Backhanded, nice play by Myers, and he tosses and G. Brush covering. Oh, that was a tough hop that ball took at the last second, and a good job by Myers to grab that ball as it leapt nearly over his head. 1 away. Nice play all the way around. 1 out. Najib Brush has pitched 11 innings. He's given up 7 earned runs and struck out 13. He's walked 6. That's coming into the game. Here's Marco Murillo, 1 for 3 with a run scored, and he takes a big cut at a fastball high in the zone and misses it. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 8th. A tight ball game, 5-4 in favor of the Crabs. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball in there for a strike at an ease, and it's 0-2. The Blues jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the top of the second, but the Crabs came back with 2 of their own in the bottom of the frame. The Blues added another in the top of the third and another in the top of the fourth. Here's the next pitch, and swing and a miss, got him. That's his second strikeout of the night, 2 away. But then the Crabs came back with 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth and added another in the bottom of the fifth, and that's where we stand. 2 outs now. Here's Robbie Silva, the first baseman. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. Najib Brush rocks, and there's a fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. That was the high heat. Into the windup. And the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Boy, Najib Brush not holding anything back up there, just rearing back and throwing strikes. And heat. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. He barely got a piece of that one. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Oh, fastball just misses down and in. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike 3. Silva didn't think it was a strike, but he's done. The Blues go in order in the top of the 8th. Crabs lead 5-4. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Blues. It's number 38, Dan Beavers. Third pitcher of the night on relief of Jake Neeson. He will face Lehman, Blakeman, and Fernlin, with the Crabs leading 5-4. 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Blues. The Crabs obviously would like to get some insurance here, leading 5-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Beavers, right-handed pitcher. And what else do we know about him? Dan Beavers is a senior at Chico State. He's from Los Osos, California. Oh, and he's been drafted according to their roster. He was drafted in 2016. It doesn't say by whom, but yeah. So this is a kid that's going to enter the minor leagues. Pretty impressive. And we're ready to go. Lehman to lead it off. He's 0 for 1 with a couple of walks tonight. All right, Hastings went out to the mound to have a word with Beavers, and now we're ready to go.
Leading off for the Humboldt Crabs, number 14 from Sacramento State, designated hitter Devin Lehman.
All right, here's Lehman. Beavers winds and comes home with a fastball down and away. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded in the hole on the left side. Backhanded by the shortstop. Long throw to first. Nice play. He's got a good arm over there, does Ricky Martinez. And he throws out Lehman. 1 away. Here's Kyle Blakeman.
Right fielder, number 2.
1 for 3.
Blakeman.
Beavers shakes off a couple of signs. Now he's ready. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, nice breaking pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. That had a lot of break on it. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. There it is again, and that time he misses away with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Line over the second baseman's head and in the right field for a base hit. So Blakeman's aboard. Sixth hit of the night. Ninth hit of the night for the Crabs. And here's Chase Fernlin. He's 1 for 3.
Next up, shortstop, number 3, Chase Fernlin.
Got a right-hander warming in the Crabs bullpen. We'll see if he comes out for the ninth or if it's going to be Najib Brush. Sorry. Here's the pitch. And that's hit in the air to left field, right at the left fielder, who takes a step back and puts it away for out number 2. So Fernlin flies out for out number 2. Blakeman holds at first. And here's Kyler Murphy, who's 1 for 3.
Next up for the Crabs, left fielder, number 6, Kyler Murphy.
Blakeman takes his lead. Murphy, left-handed hitter. Waits for the pitch. Beavers from the belt. Deals a fastball on the outside corner. The 0-1. Line in the shallow left field. That is going to drop for a base hit. Blakeman goes to second, and the Crabs have some insurance on the base paths. It'll be up to Patrick Chung now with 2 outs. Blakeman at second, Murphy at first. Chung is 1 for 4. Ten hits in the game now for the Crabs. Beavers from the belt, looks at second and comes home. And there's a swing and a miss from Chung. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow right field. Second baseman going back. Right fielder coming in, and it'll be the second baseman, Beck, to put it away for out number 3. So the Crabs failed to add any insurance in the bottom of the 8th. The 1 run's going to have to do it. They're leading 5-4. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, here we go. Didn't we have one Saturday? It was 2-1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it 3-1? 2-1. No, hardly ever. I figured it was going to be Jay Wagner, yeah. He's the closer. All right, back at the ballpark, Jay Wagner on to get the save for J.J. Santa Cruz, and in relief of Najib Brush. And Wagner, just the guy you'd expect to see out there. He's been great so far this season in relief. He has pitched 5 innings. He has not given up a run. He struck out 9 and given up 4 hits and 3 walks. So he's the man they want out there. It looks like he's going to be the closer for the Crabs this season. He will face the top of the order for the Blues, Colas, Hastings, and Vizentainer, with the Crabs leading 5-4. 5 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Blues. a well-played ball game, a back-and-forth ball game, some great plays, some exciting plays, and now it all comes down to this in the top of the ninth if Wagner can nail it down. Quolas is 1 for 4. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander Wagner. Here we go, top of the ninth. Wagner's first pitch is a fastball foul out of play.
Leading off for the San Luis Obispo Blues, number 3, center fielder Tyson Bolus.
Oh, and 1 to count to Quolas. Oh, there's a slider in there at the knees for a called strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled out of play. Wagner nails it down. This would be, I think, his second save of the season. The 0-2 pitch. Tapped off his foot. It's a foul ball. It rolls out towards the mound, but so no balls and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and 2. Wagner sets and comes home. And there's a little liner in the left field for a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. With nobody out. And here's Hayden Hastings. 0 for 2 with a walk and a sacrifice. I wouldn't be too surprised to see him bunting here, although generally the general rule of thumb is on the road you play to win, and on the road you play to win, and at home you play to tie. But he may be bunting here to go for try to get the tying run in scoring position. He does bunt at it and he misses it. It's 0-1. He is bunting for sure again. Here's the 0-1. He takes it on the outside corner. It's 0-2. He didn't like the call, but that was right on the black. That's 2 in a row he didn't like. So now 0-2. We'll see if he's still bunting. Be a little surprised if he is. The 0-2. Misses away. He was not bunting. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Wagner sets. The runner takes his lead. Here is the pitch. Got him. Blew the fastball past him. 1 away. Price Vizentainer will be the hitter. He's 1 for 4.
Next up, number 8, third baseman Price Vizentainer.
Quolas takes his lead. It's a short lead. Here's the pitch to Vizentainer, and check swing taken for a strike. It's 0-1. That was the slider. It's a right-hander warming in the Blues bullpen just in case. 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. High hopper out to second. Should be 2. He steps on second. He throws to first. Game over. The 4-3 double play ends it, and the Crabs pull off the 5-4 win. What a ball game. Another exciting ball game here at the Arcata Ballpark for the Crabs. Their 7th win of the season. On 5 runs, 10 hits, they committed 3 errors. For the visiting San Luis Obispo Blues, 4 runs, 7 hits on 1 error. The win goes to JJ Santa Cruz, who's now 1-0 on the season, and Jay Wagner gets, I think, his 2nd save of the season. The loss goes to Jack Schneider. These two teams will play again tomorrow night and Thursday. You're going to be out here for at least one of those and probably both. We're looking forward to some more very well played and exciting baseball. Till then, this is Benjamin Schaefer. It's been a pleasure bringing you the ball game tonight. Thanks for listening. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.